Live here in a second. Let's go. We're live. There we are. Welcome in, everybody.
What's up, Tim?
What's up, flapping lips?
Get your junk ready for the gauntlet. My junk's ready.
Where the heck is your live? I'm not seeing your live. What the hell? There it is. I got it.
Somewhere in there.
I can't see the chat when I don't have the live going here.
I
You
know,
don't
right?
want me to say what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it either.
Yeah, bye, Felicia.
You're right.
My wife, you guys are so mean to him.
He asks for it sometimes. What's up, Mitchell?
What's up, Jersey? Bingo. B24.
Eric, what's happening, buddy?
What's up, Eric?
Eric Bushman.
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 What's up, Felicia? Ain't no Felicia here.
Rooster, what's happening?
What's up, Rooster? Oh. So, Dwayne, any work on anything this past week or so?
Cleaning.
Oh, what do you mean cleaning? Wasn't that brand new?
I had it out today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There are 3 battery packs on this bad boy today.
Man.
Which one is that?
That's the Mini Max.
Ah.
Yeah, I finally got out today.
Cool.
I got one battery through that.
Today?
No, while we were at Beat the Creek.
Oh, yeah.
One trail. Went in. As soon as we got off the trail, we walked about another 30 feet and low voltage cutoff kicked in.
Hello, Donna. How you doing?
What's up, Donna?
Donna, Eric.
Which, I drove it from our campsite, which is all the way on the furthest point of Vendors Row, to the beginning of Trail 2, through all of Trail 2, part of Trail 3, and then we came out. So it was one of my older 1500 3S, so it probably had a little tug on it to begin with.
Yeah, Bushman put a video up today. I was going to watch it, but I started doing other things.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I don't know why I didn't get that notification.
Yeah, I got the notification. I just didn't get to it yet.
Well, I better go check why I'm not getting notification. Bushman.
Yeah, I haven't gotten many notifications on mine, and then I got into my phone and found out why.
If it's on your phone, yeah, sometimes your phone gets
turned
off.
Samsung did an update the other night. It went nationwide. And as soon as you go to open your phone, it fucked everything up. So you had to get in there and change a few settings around. And the only thing that you can't change is all of your key sounds. When you touch, you can't change those around yet. And when you plug your charger in, you can't change that back to what it used to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
The operating software did an update. There's
Well,
so many people got pissed off.
no wonder I didn't get it. I've been unsubscribed to him again.
Oh.
Goddamn YouTube, eh?
What's up, Nick? Yeah, see, that's the thing about YouTube is if you don't watch that channel for a bit, it pulls you out.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
That's why you almost got to leave a comment for every once in a while just to show you're watching every once in a while.
I watched his last video with the TRX 4. I think I watched that video. What the
What's
hell?
up, Bobby?
No, back in. Bell clicked again. Sorry, Bushman. YouTube kicked me out of you. I'm back in there now. Yeah, Bushman had the same issue. I have to go
Yep.
back in and resub a bunch of people. Oh, what the
Got to
hell?
be his red Bronco, right? Or red Chevy. It's got to be Bushman.
Oh, did you guys have an issue with your Instagram the last couple days?
Nope,
No,
You'd
no,
go on it and it would just go to a black screen?
no.
no.
Sometimes you have to reload Instagram, I find.
I shut my whole phone off and reboot my whole phone.
Yeah,
I tried that. It didn't work. I had
No.
to uninstall it and reinstall it,
Yeah.
and then it worked again.
yeah, I've had to do that a couple times.
Yeah, I closed the
Hey.
window. I was so cold and turned the fan off. I was so hot the last 2 days, and now all of a sudden it's freaking cold as ice outside. You know, California cold,
Yeah, California cold. That's like 70 degrees.
73.
60, 70's got a hoodie on.
Nick B, what's up? What's up, Bobby?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know, Dirk. I don't know where he's at.
Oh, Duckman's in there.
He's not here.
He's on the screen.
Oh, he's here now? Oh, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
screen.
Oh, yeah, there he is. All right. Didn't hear him pop in. I wasn't watching the Zoom. Looks like Dwayne, you dropped the video too today, huh?
Yep, just recently.
Okay.
X-Max or Minimax.
The Minimax out?
That's a long,
Squirrel.
it's a long bastard.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I wasn't wasting time cutting shit out. I just put all the footage I had in. I went through 3 batteries.
Dang.
2 batteries until my GoPro died. I had
I'll
my
have to-
GoPro on my hat there. Turned out not bad, some of it. First piece was a little shitty. I had the GoPro pointed down too far, but
Yeah, it takes a bit to get it to where it sits
yeah,
on your head, right?
I think I got it now, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
A lot of walking then, Dwayne, in your video? Flipping
Not,
over?
not too bad. A little bit, but nothing too bad.
Yeah,
Some of us know how
you
to
gotta
drive,
know how to
Duckman.
ride it. You gotta know
Well,
how to drive it.
I'm getting used to the bashing again. It's been years. So it's gonna take some practice, but it's a mini max. I'm sure getting into the 110 or 1/8 scale, I'll be freaking losing control all the time, but the mini max is a little easier to control.
Yeah, right.
She's got good juice, so for stock out of the box, I'm happy with it.
I think it looks like it's pretty fast for a
Yeah,
2S,
it does pretty good.
I had a good time with it today.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
you're not going to be doing 100 miles an hour. You got to realize
Yeah,
that right off the
exactly.
bat.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I was out there for 3 batteries worth, so I ran 3 batteries through it.
Oh yeah, hour and a half? What are you smoking crack?
I just loaded everything.
Dang, that'll be actually a good video to watch while you're wrenching on something.
Right? I don't usually edit shit out, man. I just put on whatever the hell I want.
There you go.
Yep, just load it. I took the footage. I'm just gonna load it.
Bobby
I
said
was
he
gonna
started out
edit.
last week Sunday with 1,000 subs. Now he's up to 1,014.
See, there you go. Once you get over that 1,000 mark, it seems like it takes you forever to get up to that and over that 1,000. But then once you get over the 1,000, it starts
It creeps up.
acting normal again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It
weird, eh?
stops you from hitting that 1,000 for, I don't know, I waited a long time too.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the 300 mark.
That's because you don't post,
300.
you never post any videos. You never
I'm
do
not,
anything on there.
I'm not doing it for subs or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just video storage for me.
Yeah.
Stuff that I don't have on my phones and old phones that I used to use. I can go right back to that.
Mhm.
You do gotta go through these Traxxas after a run though and tighten things up.
Mm.
I found a few screws that backed out on me.
Mm. Yeah, it's hard with just your phone there, Tim, to do videos.
Yep.
Don't get that stabilization.
Oh, I'm going from my phone to the original GoPro Hero to now an 8 that was given to me.
Hmm. I think the 8 has stabilization on it, don't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 had it too. Like I used
Oh,
the
okay.
5 today. I have a 5 and a 10, and I just grabbed the 5 today.
Trust me, I'm thankful to the person that gave it to me because now I can actually start doing more. Because it's hard. You know, you're sitting there, you're trying to drive one-handed and hope that you have a long thumb when you don't have a thumb steer on your radio.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't steer with one fucking my thumb like that. It's good. I mean, I can for a bit, but I usually crash into something.
Well, if you look at most of my older videos, those were all on my phone and I had them on a tripod.
Mm.
So I'd set them up, run past it,
Move it.
just keep doing all these cuts and
Selfie stick is
Yeah.
the best way to go on a tractor, right to your remote.
oh
Yeah.
no, I don't need that extra 4 foot of weight sticking out.
Right? Yeah.
I got the GoPro mount on top of my radio now, so I could use either my Hero or my 8 now to put on there.
Keith likes to
Um,
get that low. You can get that low to the ground look
Oh yeah.
with the
Had to see
selfie
me.
stick.
I mean, if I really want that, I can get down there with my radio, but
Yeah,
my I'm getting too old to be bending down like that.
The walking, put the selfie stick on a walking stick and shot it like that. We went to Texas Crawl Fest. It was really hard, so we used a walking stick.
yeah, that would work too.
Yeah, I use my 10 on a gimbal, a GoPro gimbal,
Hmm.
and then on a selfie stick so that I can get it low and no matter what, it stays level, when you're walking. Then I can get those low shots. Works pretty good. Gets a
That's
little heavy to carry after a while though, but
yeah, the gimbal and all
Yeah, the
that.
gimbal
Yeah,
was, yeah,
one-hand
he tried the
driving, right?
gimbal, it didn't work.
Yeah, it's a nice small gimbal though. They're very light.
yeah. That's the one thing I don't have is a gimbal for like trailing and stuff like that to keep it level.
I only use it when I want to do low shots. Other than that, I've got my DJI Pocket on my remote attached to my remote.
Oh,
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
icons.
a nice little small.
oh yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you put that
Icon.
on the end of the selfie stick and your
Yeah,
phone?
screw that on the end of the selfie.
Oh, it screws right on the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it keeps its horizon and off I go. Then you get those nice low beside the truck shots.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, see, now Icon has the Osmos with
The Osmo, yeah,
with the gimbal,
yeah,
and he can sit there and do all kinds of stuff with it, and it stays level, and it's small.
yeah. Like this one's not bad. Like it's
Oh,
meant for GoPro. This is the Inky Falcon Plus. It's meant for the GoPro. It only mounts to a GoPro. A GoPro only mounts to it. Works
Okay.
good.
George sent his gimbal
I mean,
to
his
KB, but
is
he sent
about
it back.
that big.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got a tiny camera on it.
You're
But-
talking the DJI Pocket. This thing,
Or the 3D.
No.
this little guy.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
is that a gimbal too on it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He does have the DJI. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
This is the DJI Pocket 2. He might have the third, which is a little smaller, but I've got an extended battery hub on it right here.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually smaller. If I take that battery hub out, it's that big.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You
awesome.
can't put that on the end of a selfie stick though, can you?
Yep. Sure can.
Well, not upside down?
Yep.
Yeah,
'cause
why
it's a
not?
gimbal.
You can put it any direction you want.
You
Yeah.
can
That's the
always,
problem KB had. He put it on there, but the
No.
gimbal wouldn't turn around the right way for.
hey, you can always flip the video on your
Yep.
on your editing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
spin
have
it,
to-
yeah.
Yeah, you
You
can
gotta
flip
set
the
your gimbal correctly to do follow mode or pan mode or FPV mode. Like your gimbal has different settings so that it'll move with you and stay level to the horizon. Yeah, I love that little DJI Pocket. That's usually all I use.
Bucks, if you could find the GoPro 8 for a decent price right now, you can record in 4K with that.
This
Yeah.
sucker just I 3D printed that on the front of the, so it sits right there on my radio.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it works really well, really well.
Still GoPro.
Yeah, hopefully the gauntlet I'll be able to get some decent footage this time because I got a camera. I just need to, like I was telling you before we went live, I need to get a body and stuff for this other one because I want to put some lights on. I want to drive that around one night on front course at night. Even though it's lit up, you don't need lights.
Yeah.
No, it'll be fun. We're gonna have a monster setup this year with all of us that are gonna be camped in one area.
This is
So-
where the gauntlet, you said?
Yeah, Great Lakes Gauntlet up in Saranac, Michigan. So Josh puts his camper at the end. Tony puts his trailer and truck at the other end. And then we just set up in between. So we'll have like 80 feet of canopies
Oh, nice.
going across.
Huh.
And then all of our camp, our tents behind it.
Yeah.
Well, Chunky's coming this year, and he's got that big diesel pusher of his father-in-law's. So we're gonna try to figure out how to get all this set up.
Flapping lips said he's going to be at the gauntlet this year.
Yeah, we're gonna try to set up kind of as O11C, but not take away from being able to just go and have fun at the event.
Yeah. Yeah. Not like officially, right?
Right. Well, Tim, you better be there. I mean, it's what, maybe an hour drive for you? And you didn't miss much at the gauntlet except, or beat the creek except for the rain and mud.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because trust me, I ran one truck the day it was nice, and that was it. I killed one battery. I wasn't taking any of this in the mud. No, maybe the Capra and the 10-2, I'd have buried that shit roof deep.
You probably didn't take it with you though, did you?
The Capra I took with me, but the problem with the Capra, and you know this, everything is enclosed. So once everything gets in there and gets packed, you have to do a total tear down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
not going to do that. It's like these trucks here, these will never see mud.
That's why I like don't mind the Capra because I don't mind taking shit apart and putting it back together. Give me something to do to
Yeah.
work on besides buying a whole new truck to work on. It gives me
Do
something
this
to.
one time, you'll never want to take it apart again. You got to pull the body off, and if the shit gets inside, forget it, because you're pulling everything out that you have in there to look scale and hosing it down.
Well, that's different when everything's scale items and scale. Yeah.
Right. I didn't build these to run in the mud.
Yeah.
Those are, nice trail truck. What's up, Eric?
I'm done.
Did you get Instagram working?
Yeah.
Did you have to uninstall and reinstall it?
I just restarted my phone.
I'm gonna
I
say
tried that
here's
today and it's like, nope, denied.
okay. Bash put up a video too a couple minutes ago.
Limitless. Yeah.
2S testing. He's trying to go two-wheel drive, I think.
September 18th seems to be a popular day for people to be born because I want to say one of my brothers or sisters' birthday is that day too.
Yeah, I'm in September too at the end.
Yeah, I can't go to the gauntlet.
No, there's a race that weekend. A race and a birthday that weekend.
Have a good night. Hey, what's up, Brian? Didn't even see you pop in there, man. Appreciate the
Yeah, what's going on,
GPS,
Brian?
the GPS piece for me.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, he sent it to me.
Nice.
Peanut butter.
What's up, peanut butter wolf? Time for that Sunday. Yeehaw!
Got my light for my spotlights trailer.
What's up, redneck?
Oh, damn.
Damn, those are spotlights.
Yeah, they're bright.
That looks. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
are you building one of those little the lights that you rent? A big that go way up in the air.
Looking light towers.
Yeah, light tower. Yeah.
Construction
Yeah,
light
that's what I'm,
tower,
that's what I'm
yeah.
making.
No, that'd be more like stadium light tower.
Jeremy T, what's up?
What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Tony?
Tony,
He's all damn. The DJI 3 is money, money, money.
Right.
Yeah.
He's all, the 2 isn't that much cheaper.
Look, here's one light right here.
it's very expensive.
Oh,
in Canada.
dude, that is stupid bright.
What are they,
There's four
threes,
of them.
Kurt?
What?
Them little cameras, are they in the 300s or?
Oh, yeah, more than that. No, they're 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, they're not 1,000, but they're
close to it.
they're 800
Might
Canadian
as well
Yeah.
be.
for the DJI Pocket 3. They're about 800 Canadian.
Yeah, so you're thinking 600 or 650 for us.
Yeah.
They're not cheap. Cheaper than a GoPro is that expensive too, so.
Yeah, it's getting to be ridiculous. Cell phones are 12 to 1,600. GoPros are 5 to 800.
T.
Your fucking DJIs are
Crazy.
500 to 1,000. Like, Jesus criminy.
Have you guys seen this portable rechargeable pressure washer for cleaning your rigs on site?
No,
Is it from Cow RC?
Oh no, it's Frantic. Frantic.
I hate using water on
Frantic.
RCs.
NB8 flip portable pressure washer. Let's go see.
I have to check that out.
Oh, the Fantic.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
you stick it in a bucket of water or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Or you can just hook it up to a camel.
Right. Yeah, whatever you got that has water in it.
Yeah, you can carry it on the trail with you. No shit.
Huh.
Well, damn.
It's not much bigger than that mini blower from Cow.
Right.
$100, you can kiss my ass with it though. Sorry. Excuse the language.
Exactly. I'll find a creek to run my shit through.
Right? I'll buy one of the squirt bottles you can guys.
Or wait till I get home.
Store squirt bottle.
Exactly. What's up, Mitchell?
Dollar
Jersey.
store squirt bottle.
It's pretty cool though. I like how portable it is though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sides up.
Actually, let me show it to everybody. Everyone's probably, what the fuck you guys talking about?
Eric, what's the power that those run on? 7.4 or 11?
11.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I got a battery for it too. Where'd it go? It's a 3S battery.
You doing a 850?
Yeah.
There's this pressure washer, guys, that Derek's talking
Right
about.
here.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not included.
Yeah.
It's
Buckets
gonna be a
not
little bright.
included.
Yeah.
You can stick the
Oh, you
hose in a
can't see it yet, I'm sorry.
bucket or stick it in a whatever, like a camel pack.
Find a creek right next to where
Find
you're
a,
at.
find a creek. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of cool how you could just, and it's battery operated. So looks like you can buy an extra pump or something right here for.
Yeah. Thanks, Dirk, for trying to get us to spend our money.
Right?
A mini bicycle pump too. So you can have it for like your bicycle for an extra, $50. You can buy the pump to pump up your tires on your bicycle at the same time.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool. But yeah, a little pricey.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be bright. Pop. I
Where
have
did
that in
you
my power
find those?
supply.
Where'd you find those lights at? Amazon?
On Amazon. Look up. Hold on. Let me get to my Amazon.
I have those ones that are bright and they're just a little single one. They're like one strip of those instead of four strips like you have on yours. It's one strip.
Yeah, well, here's some more too, and they're just as bright.
Yeah, those ones right there. Those break in half, right? Those break apart from each other.
No, not these. No, this is just one
Oh,
panel. We got 10 of these.
okay. Yeah, they actually sell a one strip panel like that, and they're super bright.
Yeah, they didn't light up good at 9 volts. So I was like, well, let me get a 2S and 3S. And I said, I know I got a small one. I got an 850, 11 volts. And I just put it on my power supply at 10 volts. And yeah, that's what I just showed you. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be bright.
Yeah, I get them from that LI RC and more. That auction that I do, they're like $2 a strip. So
Really?
yeah, and he has like 4 or 5 different colors.
Damn.
And you can break them.
Yeah, and they go into one. You can either leave them in like in a strip of 4 or 5. I think they come in 4, or you can break them apart
And
and have one single strip, and it plugs right into your receiver. Each one
oh,
does.
nice.
Yeah, so I have one on my base camp right underneath in the middle, so it just shines on the ground. It's bright.
Yeah, these are just panel lights for like they actually go in a car. Because they came with I threw them all away because I don't need them.
Oh, those are probably the ones for like the under the bed rail for
Yeah,
pickup.
you can use them for that, but a lot of people use it for dome lights or extra lights in the back, you know, because like in my Jeep, I changed all mine back to LEDs, and that's where they fit, but they run on 12 volts. I'm pretty sure you can find some that run on less, but I figure I'm never going to use this small ass battery, so it's going to fit perfect in this trailer. So I mean, it's just done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And instead of getting a strap for it, I'll just put a little piece of Velcro on the bottom of it, and put another piece on the bottom of that, and just stick it in there. I even have bought some little micro switches so I can turn it on and off.
Cool beans. Origin should be here tomorrow or Tuesday, more likely. Well, whatever day it shows up, I'm taking half a day off.
Huh.
Decided to put dig on it. So ordered the VFG dig unit.
I think he meant the VRD.
Yeah, right. And a Holmes Hobby mini servo for it. Holmes Hobbies has mini servo.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go with something that serious. I mean, it's only dig. All you got to do is just make sure you set your endpoint.
Yeah,
Just any stock mini servo will work.
he probably wants something nice in the, you know.
I know. I blew a Traxxas servo on mine. I used one of them little blue servos. I had like a 10-pack of them, still working.
Yeah, you don't need much for dig.
No.
I mean, if you're going to use a Holmes Mini, just go get the Three Brothers.
Yeah, right?
Probably a little bit less money, and they're made right here in the U.S. of A.
So I'm changing up my computer setup tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
This computer that you see me on here goes bye-bye tomorrow. It is too slow and it's too old.
Don't say that about Dennis, man. That's not nice.
I know that's not cool at all.
You know what? Your car is going to find the water just like fucking K-Bash did.
Yeah, because I'm gonna throw it in there.
Only difference is you don't have 2-foot gar in that water. You probably got fucking dinosaur snapping turtles in that one.
Got the Jersey Devil in mine. I don't know what it did today. I'm hoping it's my radio giving me crap.
I mean, he's out of stock of the G13 already too, huh?
Glitching you?
I was doing a run, everything was going great, and all of a sudden, I got nothing. Just shut down. And I didn't crash. I thought it cut. But that's what I was just looking at in the data log to say the cut. And it doesn't show that it cut. It shows a normal boot up sequence, which means it lost communication somehow.
What are you running a Spectrum setup on that? Spectrum radio?
No.
Or is that
No.
Radio Link?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The only different thing that I'm doing now is I got to check the settings in my radio because I used to run a 3S battery. And that's what I was saying a couple weeks ago. I left it on down here when I was working on this the one night. The next day I came down and realized that I had left it on. I picked it up and the battery was actually swollen out of the bottom of the radio. It was still on too. But so now I've been using this 2S battery pack because I have it, and I don't think I got to check the settings in the like the voltage settings for when it cuts off or when it starts alarming you.
Yep.
Which cut off, yeah.
Because it did something weird prior to that. I went and plugged everything in. I started I turned on the ESC, and like always, I always turn on the radio last, and it starts it up. Well, this time it started it up, but then I didn't have nothing. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I restarted it, and I did a test run, and everything was fine. I went back out later on, was making the run, and thought it cut, and it didn't. So I was like, wow, that's weird. It shouldn't have done that. And yeah, so I'm hoping that it's that.
Do you have a backup receiver for that, just in case?
I'd have to pull one out of another car, which I don't like
'Cause
doing.
if it's turning on and you're not getting anything, like it's a dead radio, that your receiver's not booting up, like it's not bound. It's almost like it's losing bind and then coming right back.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if the radio will, if it's reading that the voltage is too low. Like it says that there's 8.1 volts in it, but if I was using a 3S battery and I have that setting, that's I gotta look at the radio. Because if that setting is down lower, like say if it gets
Right.
down to like 9, then the alarm goes off and now it's saying there's no radio signal because your battery's dead. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if it's doing something stupid like that or not. I mean, it did
It
whack
could
a
be.
telephone pole and a tree and lots of other stuff on the side of the road, so you never know. Could be messed up. But start with that.
Vince Vargas, what's happening?
What's going on, Vince?
What's up, buddy?
Were you just talking about a G13 Pro, Kurt?
Yeah,
Uh,
Three
They-
Brothers is out of stock already.
Oh yeah, especially after this past weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He has a low pro coming out,
Hmm.
which is supposed to be the same power as the G13 Pro. So I think it's just going to be the G13 Low Pro is what it's
Okay.
going to be, but it's just going to be a shorter version of it, which would be nice because he's been working on it for the last year. Now, hopefully they get him on their site by July. They've been testing them. Yep, we were talking about that last night and Friday night. Yep, Amy's doing their city crawl right at their store.
Yeah, right. Next weekend, I think it is.
Yep, the 17th.
That's a long ways to go, but
It's free.
probably, I don't know, what is Chico, 5 hours away? Something like
Oh, damn. No.
that. It's a ways for me.
I mean, I don't mind driving 3 hours to Josh or the comps down by him for the day. But 5 hours for a day of
Yeah.
running for free, and then you got to turn around and drive 5 hours again. Especially if it's on a Sunday. Nah.
Chico.
Because I'm actually debating whether or not to go to that tiny tire trek that RC Addict's doing in PA. It's
That's
2
7
hours
hours for
for
me.
me.
That's only 4 hours for me, not 5.
The only
Still.
thing is they have like I'm getting a conflict on how much it is. So I need to call them and find out what it would cost me to be there for the day. I don't know if I'd be doing any trailing, but I'd go up and hang out with Olive and see. and then come home. 'Cause that's the same weekend that the Axial Fest Badlands was gonna happen.
Plus, I don't have my truck yet, so I probably won't have it next week. Still in the shop.
Oh, yeah, you can't drive a company truck that far, huh?
That far, yeah, it'll be rough. I'd be like, where did you go? It's all GPSed and all that.
3 hours, that's not too bad, Vince. I mean,
Yeah. It'd be nice if you go up there and stay, you know, a night, but it's costing you. Starts costing money doing that, you know. But
right. And that's a long drive for me. That's like
although if you've never been, I've
26
never been there
hours.
yet, so it'd be cool to go see the whole place.
I'll tell you exactly how long it is for me to get there.
Go see all their racetracks and all that stuff, you know. 'Cause they set up that crawler course, but they also have a couple different racetracks and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Um, 36-hour drive for me.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
you won't see me.
that's like me in Kentucky. You guys keep, oh, drive down. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll be there. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, right? That's a 3-day drive for me.
Yeah, 36 hours driving, 3 days by bus, 36 days by walking, and 9 days if I ride a bicycle.
Go
Damn.
where?
You got 9
To
days in my
California.
ass.
That's what Google Maps.
You'd be fucking dead in 9 days riding a bicycle.
First day.
That would be the first day.
Right?
Now, wait a minute here. Now, all that construction,
Oh, jeez.
that'd be more like 46 hours.
Yeah, right.
No, sorry. Love you guys, but that ain't happening.
Yeah, not that much.
Let's see how far it take me to get to California.
Just Chico, California.
Yeah, mine's 3 hours and 44 minutes.
43 hours.
3 hours. Oof.
Yeah, you're a little bit closer than I am.
And it's a straight shot up 5. 4 hours. 4 hours of driving on fucking looking at nothing. 5 is the most boringest road we have out here.
Hell, I can do it in 20 hours, 18 minutes.
Oh, you're close, man.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no,
You're
you're right.
very close.
Right?
You're right.
I'm in
It's actually Northern California. It's way up there. And
Yeah. So I just got to go through Washington and Oregon
yeah,
and a little bit of, well, yeah, I got to go through a bit of Montana too, but just a little bit.
Jim, what part of Michigan are you in?
38 hours is.
Because I'll tell you, it's going to be longer than 38. Oh, 38 hours just for you to get to the state line, maybe.
Right.
Chico is almost center of fucking California.
No,
if he's coming,
Chico's north.
Chico's way up
Oh,
north.
It's north
It's
end.
above
I'm
Sacramento.
the center of California.
It's above Sacramento.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a good
I know.
hour
Oh,
past
man.
Sacramento.
Yeah. Hell, I know that. I don't even live in California.
Yeah, it's up there in the country and up in the Yeehaw area. Except where they grow that grass stuff at Humboldt County.
Oh, that wacky tobacco.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you mean
Dude, go yeah.
Yeah,
You're in
data
over
stuff. Yeah,
here. Get
the illegal stuff.
So figure if
not
it takes
illegal?
me 4.5 hours to get to Saranac.
Well, it used to be the illegal stuff up there.
Yeah,
You
used to,
have to
used to
come
could.
down and almost to the state line and then cut across into Indiana. So you're probably 42, 43 hours to Chico. Yeah, go to Google Maps and just put in Chico, California, Tim,
That's what I did.
from home.
Yeah, it gives me 3 different routes.
It only gives me one.
Each one is longer than the other.
Yeah, add an extra 6 or so to go north. Yeah, so 44, 46 hours.
250 miles. Not bad. Cardboard crawlers, what's up?
What's up, airport? Four days to get to Cali from North Carolina.
Yeah, when I quit
Yeah.
that one job, I drove from Utah, the top corner of Utah, all the way down to my house, and freaking I didn't stop at all. It's like 10 and a half hours, 11 hours.
Shit, just driving from here to fucking Chicago was 8. That drive sucked.
Yeah,
Even
Texas is
Indianapolis.
fucking wide, dude.
Oh, that's not even, it took me 24 hours to go to my daughter's wedding a couple years back. That shit sucked.
Yeah, Texas is a drag to drive through.
No, I don't like driving at night. I get tired too quick.
Oh yeah, I drive at night.
I
Yeah,
drive at night. That's the only time I can drive is at night.
no traffic, the construction is,
None
if
of
there
that.
is construction, it's not backed up. You flow through. Yeah, right. That day traffic is that's how I semi, man. Everybody's, man, how do you do it? I said, fuck, you just get up at night and drive at night, man. There ain't no traffic. You ain't got to
None.
worry about other people running into you and slowing you down, and
Oh,
you
a
know.
few years ago, I wouldn't have mind driving at night. I'd rather, but not anymore.
I mean, there are some nights I had to pull over and take a nap or something, but other most of the nights you get an energy drink and get out of my way, suckers. Here I come. Yeah, Bushman, mostly night running.
Well, I went to Chicago. My wife and I left here at midnight. We got there at 7:45. It sucked.
You drive at night, you can't see the open road. I don't want to see
Right.
the open road. Ain't nothing to see.
Trust me, when you're driving from Virginia all the way to Florida, nighttime's the best time.
And once you've seen it once,
You don't
you don't want to see it again.
No.
My wife and I, a few years back, went to Mechanicsburg, PA for one of the last Recon G6 events that they held there. It was held at Motorama Farmplex. It's 100 acres indoors of all RC events. Racing, demolition derby, crawling, comps, you name it, it was in there. 7.5 hours going up the damn mountains.
Oh wow.
Half of it was going through tunnels. and she was glued to the window like a little kid. I'm like,
I would be too with you driving.
Super one-handed. Denny works at A-Main in Chicago now, or Chico now. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, Eric, did you get the video I sent you earlier?
From RC Attic.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, it wasn't a mud event. It wasn't a mud event until Saturday and Sunday.
And they weren't stock tires.
Yeah, those are stock tires. On
They
my
don't
on my truck?
No, those don't come on F-150 stock.
Oh no, not those. Well, yeah, they're street tires.
Yeah, they put the Scorpions on those from the factory. Yeah, they didn't come with any kind of knobby tires. But still, you made it out.
Exactly. And see, don't tell me I can't do something or I won't be able to do something, because I'm gonna do it or die trying. Damn, that's a lot of money. Shit.
What are you looking at buying?
A Huey RC helicopter.
Oh. Why don't you hold off on buying anything that flies for a couple days?
Okay.
I got to go pick up a collection from somebody.
Oh, yeah, let me know.
Yeah, he's saying that there's drones and quads and planes and all kinds of shit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely let me know. Shit, I can take a drive to Ohio. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, guys make a long weekend out of it, man. We'll do something.
I used to drive through Weed, California to get to Oregon there, flapping lips. Ain't much to it. Couple little stores and blink your eye and you whoosh.
By Mount Shasta.
Yeah, that's at the very tip.
Speaking of, that's what she said. Where's Brad? I heard y'all before. Bye, Felicia. I was like, yeah, because Susan's like, what happened? I was like, oh, you missed it last night. We got all up in Brad's shit.
Yeah. You don't watch my channel.
Eric, I showed that picture to my wife.
What picture? Oh, you mean
I bet he does watch it, Kurt. He just doesn't say he does.
He could maybe, but I doubt it.
I bet you he does.
Nothing worth stopping in for weed. Yeah, right. There's nothing. There's not even any weed there. So
there you go. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Yeah, that is just wrong, Eric.
Bushman's all, hi, Brad.
This
I'm
is
just having fun.
That's funny. I can't believe you didn't put that up as your back screen last night.
I was waiting.
I was going to, but I was told not to. So
Yeah, he was mad enough.
yeah, it was bad enough.
Flapping, you almost made me waste my hit with that pick. Yeah, poor Brad. He did get picked on pretty hard. But he says sometimes it just
we all do it.
Oh yeah, we all do it to each other. So, you know,
Yeah, I got to take it too, so I don't know what he's pissed about.
yeah,
But it's so easy.
I know. Sometimes it's easier than to do it to other people than.
I mean, you guys hear how I get it all the time.
Oh yeah, well, man.
See? Watch the show one night on Monday, and you'll hear it. I'm always getting it, and it doesn't bother me. I laugh with everybody else,
Right.
Me too.
and there's times I will just join in on it and say, "Yep."
Hell, I show up at Beat the Creek. Icons are sitting in the tent. All I hear is, "What's up, stick?" Oh, damn it. Who let the midgets in?
Hey, Nicole.
Oh, and then Tony.
He's a smaller version of Brad where he doesn't he'll take a couple, but after that, forget it. Right on the put it right on the shelf there.
Got to make sure you clean them tires and rims real good there before you glue them.
That's fine, no dry.
Yeah, when you glue, what I find out is using some 90 plus isopropyl alcohol will work.
Yeah, that's what I use is rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, the higher, I mean, you got to use 90s. I mean, anything above 50.
They were new,
I
laugh out
use,
loud. Yeah, but with the new, they got that release agent on them from the molds.
yeah, you gotta get out. You may not see it, you may not feel it, but it's there.
Yeah. Even your crawler tires, you should clean them before you put them in the bead locks so they don't slip.
When I get new tires, I just throw them in. I take, if they have foams in them, I take the foams out, clean with hot soapy water.
Yeah, right.
If you're gluing tires, wipe them down with rubbing alcohol on the bead.
Yep.
Then you can glue them good.
Yeah.
Put a little bit on the wheel, a little bit. Once you get them in there, push the bead down and run a bead of the glue around the bead to double lock them. Especially if it's on a go fast that you're racing.
Oh, you can't put those there. You're covering the trucks up.
Too bad.
I told her don't put those in the dryer.
uh,
Or let them hang in here. They'll dry quick tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, when I did the new tires and wheels on my rally car, that was one thing I forgot to do was actually clean the wheel and the tire before I glued them. First run. There goes foams.
Mm.
The son of a bitch. So now I need to look
One of my
for
drag tires.
foams for those tires. That I would like to take to the gauntlet and run around the tracks up there. That thing is ridiculous on 3S.
God.
Fuck.
Well, the other thing you could do too, Tim, instead of using the thin glue, is use the medium. Pull the bead of the tire down below the lock. Get a good bead of glue around it and then just start pulling it up and then set your bead ring. You know, your glue.
Rubber band.
Yep.
Yeah, those help a lot. Rubber
I don't have a
bands
bead ring. I have a hair tie.
or that. Something that'll fit around the rim and suck it, or the tire and suck it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've glued so many tires, it's not even funny. Probably 20 sets for my Savage, at least 30 or 40 sets for my buggies. And
Where my light go?
I lost track of how many I did for my truggy. Never pulled off the bead. It's always shredded the tire. Get pushed into the tube and catch a pin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're also bigger tires because of they're the dirt bike, so trying to get those dirt bike tires on.
Yep. Yeah, they're taller, but they're skinny, so it makes them
Yeah.
hard to mess with. And that's why they should, on those, it should be like a beadlock style wheel.
Yeah, like a 2-piece rim or something like that.
Yep.
The mad scientist at work. He's gonna make a bomb and blow up the world.
Look at that soldering iron.
Right? 1972 soldering iron.
You're not that old, Mitch. Where did you find that?
This thing, my brother-in-law gave it to me. It was brand new in the box. This thing is awesome. It's actually a self-feeding one, so the trigger will actually feed solder in. And there's another tube that I already took off because if you don't have it set right, come to find out, the solder just hardens at the end of the tip instead
Oh,
of coming
yeah.
out.
Motherfucker.
So I X'd all that BS. But the soldering iron itself is freaking awesome.
Love you too.
That thing looks like it's from the 1930s.
Cardboard.
It
I have
works,
one of those
man.
original cases. That's
It helps
crazy.
if you turn it on too. Gotta turn the switch on. Gotta do that.
Oh, touch it. Go ahead, touch it.
Lick it,
Oh, yeah.
lick it.
All this time I thought it was getting hot.
That's like forgetting to turn your camera on.
Just as bad.
Don't worry, Mitchell. I got one of those soldering irons too. I love it.
Hey man, I bought new ones and they suck.
Yeah, they do.
My new one's awesome.
Yeah, mine's freaking fabulous.
I love mine.
The one with the
I would
base.
think
You got to
mine-
have one with the base, though, not just a regular.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's the
gotta have-
thing. I went to Home Depot. I got the biggest one they got at Home Depot with the base and the thermostat and all that.
'Cause you're going
and
to the
blah,
wrong
blah,
place.
blah. That freaking thing sucks.
Right there. $71.
That's too complicated right there. Too many things hanging off that freaking thing.
Mitch, I got it
gets
set.
hot.
I have it set at 680.
It's got crazy arms coming off of it and shit.
I know. I need
They
to
heat up fast, though, the new ones. Yeah, mine
yeah.
heats up super fast.
Yeah.
So fast that you're like, oh shit, I forgot to change the tip on it. And I gotta wait for it to cool off.
I mean, here, I just turned it on.
Yeah.
done.
Oh yeah, it takes no time for these to heat up. I got a Trek Power. I don't know what model it is, but man, TK 955, that thing is just amazing.
This is one of the Xtronics,
What's up, Raymond?
and holy crap. When I first turned that thing on, it was like, wow. So you can set a high and a low for it.
Yeah.
So I have the high set at 680. I can put the low down to 300 and use it for like doing really small boards where just touch it and it's just enough to melt.
I got that for doing small boards.
Is that the Xtronic
Oh,
3060
that's that
Pro?
little.
This is the Fantech wireless. This thing is awesome for doing boards. Just amazing. The tip is just
I don't need all that.
so small.
Mine, Eric, is the 3020 Pro.
Oh, there's a 3060 Pro on Amazon for $80.
I have the Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
913624. Yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah, it comes with the helping hand, the tip cleaner with flux in it, a roll of solder, a solder sucker, the tweezers, a silicone solder mat, and 6 tips.
Well, see, here's my helping hand right here.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh yeah.
I like
'cause
those
it's-
because you can move them around on the board. It's magnetized.
Yeah,
right?
you can, and I've stacked them on top of each other and held like,
Yeah.
oh, I love it.
Yeah, I like those ones.
So I don't have I use a pair of pliers with rubber bands around them.
Been there, done that.
I haven't gotten to the real helping hands yet.
Or you get a old pair of forceps,
Yeah, right.
Hemostats.
stamp them into
I
a
use
pair of
those.
vice grips.
I have a whole bunch of forceps. Yeah,
I
you bet.
call them roach clips myself, but yeah, I used to have a bunch of those.
Yeah. Yeah, you clamp the one end into a pair of vice grips so it's pointing up.
Yep. Yep.
Without the feather.
Without the feather.
Exactly.
We moved a doctor's office and they had the long ones, like they use in the surgeries and stuff like that.
Yep.
I had a whole box of those at one time.
I had some hemostats around here somewhere. I don't know where they went. Oh, they're in my toolbox that I haven't emptied yet from Beat the Creek. Why are these lights?
Yeah. Well, that's the weekend, eh, guys? Gone. Jeez,
Yep, just like that.
just like that.
Oof.
I'm glad I got out bashing a bit today, though. That was good. I enjoyed that. First
Feel
time out
good?
here.
Yeah, right. Felt good, huh?
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, actually, really good. It's been years. I kind of wish I had more battery power. I could have stayed out there longer. That just means I got to get a couple more trucks.
Yeah. Right. See, that's what I got too, is that however you say that, is it Eham? No, that's not what I had. Oh yeah, that's what I got too.
That Yunny.
Yeah, it actually works awesome.
Yeah,
It's up fast.
that's what I had before I bought this one. And the only reason I ended up getting this is my other one,
Yeah,
oh damn, that thing's still hot.
that's what this comes with. Everything.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to give me one. Well, I'll wait till after tomorrow.
It's only $54.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Too.
they actually bought the patent on the old Wellers. That's what the old
Oh,
Wellers were.
okay.
Which the one that I have that still works is over there, but it broke right here and it wouldn't stay connected. So I went and just bought another whole new setup.
All right.
But I can get just the iron. I was like, yeah, whatever. Always got it for backup if I need it.
Yeah, I was just using just the iron with the cord coming out of the back of it. I was using that for the longest time, man.
Yeah.
It never got hot enough to do anything though.
And then you have this style Weller
Hmm.
that you gotta plug in and hope the damn thing stays hot. It's only got on and off.
That's how, yeah, well, I just plugged in the wall that was it. When you plug it in, it turned on, started heating up.
Yeah, and this is only a 18 watt.
Yeah, I think I still have it in the toolbox just in case kind of thing.
Yeah, I got it sitting in the drawer here just in case something goes wrong. And
I mean, it's good for small stuff, but not the big.
right. And
Like,
if I want to take that to an event instead of taking this one, I can throw it in my backpack and just go.
yeah.
Well, here's my one that goes in my toolbox.
One that
Got
you
a
plug
little
through it.
torch.
No, this one runs off a 3S battery.
Oh, yeah, you plug in the battery. Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that Pentec. That's nice and portable. Goes up to 840 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Right.
Works. Good for small stuff. It wouldn't be good for doing batteries and stuff like that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's you need a heavy duty one like
Yeah.
the green one like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good for doing boards and ESCs and
I mean, you could do battery ends in a pinch if you need to.
yeah,
Because,
you're just sitting there for a long time.
well,
Exactly.
if you put it up to 600 and use the real thin solder,
Yeah, that's all I use is a thin
that's all I use is the thin stuff too.
60-40 or 40,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
60-40, yeah.
Yeah,
now desoldering wires off of a motor
yeah,
from the factory,
Yeah.
I don't care what you have.
That solder's tough.
I mean, it's like they used a MIG welder.
Yeah. Some of those are
Yeah.
brutal.
I've had to turn my old soldering iron up to 900. I've had to turn it all the way up
yeah. It's hard to get that
and
off.
just keep pouring solder onto the tip so it's got that puddle to get hot and melt everything else.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't think so. From now on, I'll just buy brushless or buy motors that don't have wires on them.
Right.
And someone like, what is it? Who is it? I think it's the Traxxas motor. If you cut the ends off, it's all coated. The wire's all coated, so it's even makes it harder. I think, what is it?
Oh
The
yeah, the
TP
silicone.
motors too, or like that. They're all
Yeah,
coated
the
or something.
silicone coating goes all the way through.
Yeah, yeah. You got to burn the crap out of it to get it hot enough to melt everything. Find that out the hard way when it won't solder back on.
Yeah, I mean, I'll push the shit out of this soldering station. This thing is great.
Oh,
They've got even bigger ones with all kinds of shit going on.
oh yeah, that fits just nice.
Nice.
Oops.
You never got a chance to see the little trailer that Chunky did. It's
Mhm.
actually got all the LED in it, like says detour or road closed or caution. It's got all the wording in it you can put in.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty slick. He's got a little light tower. Well, it's actually over at Josh's house. And I think if Chunky had it at his house, he'd probably break it.
Oh, time to charge a light.
Oh, Raymond got the new Kyosho. The new Kyosho Celica. Nice.
Go Celica. Celica?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
My favorite leprechaun.
Almost bought a box of his cereal today.
Oh, that shit won't last in my house a day.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch,
No.
Fruity Pebbles. Shit. Good luck.
Yep, one bowl.
That it's exactly.
Bushman scene. What's up?
Oh, you're not even hooked up, you fucker.
Yeah, Kurt, I was telling you, I took those wheels apart and I had the Three Brothers V2 anti-foams in them. They came apart a lot easier than they went together that night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the inner came right out, the inserts came right out. I fought getting all the shit together, and now it's like when it come apart, I'm like, why did it go together so hard? So all I got to do is wait for those 2 web faces to come from Chunky, and I can put tires back together.
Mm.
Because I took the insert that he has, that comp insert, the
Yeah.
comp style. I took that out and put the smooth one in that Josh had printed for me and threw the wheel together. Oh my God, so easy. So easy. And they don't slide around like where it goes to one side and you can't move it.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is just wrap it with like some 3M servo tape or some heavy double side. Once I get that in there, they're done. They're stuck. Sean said snap, crackle, pop is the best.
Rice
That's
Krispies?
crispy.
Rice Krispies?
Maybe
Over
maybe
Captain
chocolate
Crunch?
Rice Krispies or something.
Right?
What's up, Chris?
Captain Crunch is the best, sorry.
It's
Chris,
just,
what's up, brother?
Yeah, we were debating on what to get today, and I'm looking, they had the Cocoa Krispies, the regular Rice Krispies, and then they had one was the Marshmallow Krispies. And the Marshmallow Krispies, it's like taking the Rice Krispie treats and just making little shapes out of them and throw them in a box. I was, nah. 15 years in the hobby. Congrats.
Oh, congrats, Chris.
And
50.
2. Nice.
Nice, Chris. Make sure you tell Holly that.
Oh,
Damn. Damn.
Well, Chris, why don't we do a 15-year anniversary live?
I'm game.
Do a 15-year anniversary live. And then go back to my
My
longest
longest job I ever had. It
No,
is a
go
job.
back to what it's been. So you're ready to go back at it.
The difference is we don't get paid to do this job. We gotta fork it out.
All right.
You get paid with love.
I
This is
prefer
the
the
job
green
that
back.
you have fun doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to do one this Tuesday, man? Just let me know.
I'm down.
he says he's game.
Yeah, we'll get Tony and Dana and Eric and see if Kurt or Dwayne want to jump in. Get a full panel again.
All right, let's see how bright all these fuckers are together.
I get a small amount from YouTube. Yeah, it's very small, isn't it, Chris?
You'd probably make more on a paper route, right?
All right. Yeah, he's got a couple thousand more followers than I do, and I know it's small.
Exactly, Chris. The old gang. Let's do it. Let's do it this Tuesday.
Woo, shit. Here you go.
Boy, Jesus,
Dang, dude, is that one or is that all of them?
that's all.
That's all of them.
Oh, oof.
Turn the lights off in your room and do that.
Let's see here.
And what are you putting that on?
I'm making a construction light tower.
Okay, yeah, that's what I asked earlier, and you didn't say. Yeah, okay,
Oh, now you can move. I can't even see.
light tower. You can't see where to plug them in now.
Oh, I see. There we go. A little hot.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Mhm.
It drowns out that light that you
It,
have on your desk.
it does. It drowns them all out. How funny.
Just now I got to do some soldering. Because they wanted me to put one of those little 12-volt LED light bulbs that you use for headlights. I'm like, no, I need something brighter than that. I need something that can light up outside.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so they wanted you to use like the 5mm round ones?
Yeah.
Oh, you can get the 3mm square LED. That's
No, no,
five
no, no,
times
no.
brighter.
I want to have the sun.
Are you gonna have it to where it extends up and all that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Are you going to be able to point to it in different directions or?
Oh yeah, they move.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
See, yeah, I mean they go straight up.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell, don't get me started. I can make just like making an outdoor RC course like I'm making so I can run it at night.
Yeah.
Them damn lights.
You
That's
only
what
need-
we were gonna do. The racetrack said, "Oh, let's have a night race if anybody can get some lights." I said, "I can get one of them. I don't know how I'd tow two of them, but
Oh, one would probably be more than enough. Them
well,
big locomotives.
so I told him, I said, we stick it right in the center and point all four down at the, each corner. We'd be able to see. Oh no, we need at least two. I'm like, well then,
But, well, you
yeah,
get one.
yeah. It's hard to tow. I'm not bringing my semi full of fucking lights just to do that. I don't do construction stuff night.
I don't think any of Chris's stuff has lights on them to do any night work.
We actually rent them to Pebble Beach for all the golf tournaments and stuff like that. So the people
Oh
can
yeah,
serve they serve food and all that stuff, all get it all ready at nighttime, and
right.
so they have all the lights all throughout the whole place.
Well, you guys bring the generators out too, right?
Yeah.
It's just these are flapping lips. It's just a construction light. We call in the military we call them light alls,
Light alls, yeah.
and they just light up everything.
Yep, they're on a trailer.
Yep.
That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, we call them light towers in the industry.
I'm
Take care.
not invited. Okay. You sure you want to do that?
See you, Raymond.
Actually, I haven't talked to her in about.
See you, Raymond.
It's been about a month. Hold on.
Finally got the hint.
Let me dial up the bat phone.
I'll be back in a minute, guys, or a few minutes.
Gotta go eat.
I gotta go take my medicine.
Yeah, Chris, we'll get the old crew -1 and maybe add a new one to the panel for the night.
Oh, y'all really got jokes. There's that other battery. Where you been?
Who got jokes? Eric, who you talking about got jokes?
Oh, it matches on my phone.
Oh.
She's on my OnlyFans. What you talking about? Don't get it twisted.
It's seeing how we're on Kurtz.
Oh, we don't want to see you naked, Dennis. No.
Nah. I got the sticker sheet from Crawler Cult at Beat the Creek.
Nice.
Yeah, and and I gave a $20 is $20.
$20 is $20. That's just wrong.
Just for Sean.
This might be a collector's item one day. UST scale rat.
Smoke crack worship Satan and midgets.
Yeah, that's definitely for Sean.
Need to get that one to Sean.
Oh, there's two of them on there for Sean. Yeah. It wasn't the flood, it was the mud. But can't control the weather. We had a good time.
Yeah, we did.
Made the best of it. Spent a lot of money.
Now that I didn't do.
Oh, Eric. Look what Dennis went and bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, too little, too late though for this year.
Oh no. Still plenty of time for that to happen around here. And at the Gauntlet. If it rains at the Gauntlet, it's going to be a muddy mess out in the back. I'm not going to destroy my work boots or my tennis shoes.
Yeah,
Not the
Gummy boots are the
tennis
way to go.
shoes.
Uh, I can only afford to get a pair of work boots once a year because they cost too much. When they're almost $300 a pair, you make them last.
Yeah,
Are they like gold toed or?
No, they have no safety toe in them, but they're Gore-Tex and Thinsulate, and they have a 3-year warranty on them. If I have to have them resold, it's $100. But the warranty covers everything but the sole. My feet aren't going to shrink. It was just funny seeing icons walk around in a pair of tall rubber boots like that. he
Yes.
had he had his Jordans on, and he's like, "Yeah, but no, I can't do this."
Hey, Dennis,
Yo,
Joe's gonna be pissed next year because we all got the same shit.
oh no, he's loving it.
Well, ours is better because we have a screen on ours. He doesn't.
He chose not to put the screen on his.
No, I can't. Never mind. We'll talk after we get off alive.
That's all right.
Love you too.
Red Wings. No, I'll never buy another pair of Danners. Danners hurt my feet. Red Wings are the only way I can go.
I got some hunting boots that are Danners, but I'll never wear them in the mud like that.
Only reason I buy a new pair every year is because if they get wet, they are not covered under warranty on the
Nope.
inside. They are only covered on the warranty as far as craftsmanship, stitching, the leather tearing on the outside, or pulling away from the sole. That's it. If they get wet inside and the Gore-Tex or the Thinsulate breakdown, that's on me. Well, I'll spend the $300. Hey, $300 for comfort and dryness versus a pair of fucking $30 garbage boots from Walmart. Yeah, I'll add the zero.
I've used my boots that I bought up there at Beat the Creek for cutting grass already. Put some shorts on, put them boots on, good to go.
Yep. Not the outside, Nate, the insides. If the inside of the Gore-Tex gets wet, it'll break down. The outside is only meant to keep them dry. Once you get them wet inside, forget it. They're gonna get wet.
Now my Gore-Tex Converse held up great out there. I didn't have wet feet, but my feet got cold because the outside was wet.
Right.
But once I put those mud boots on,
Don't worry about what everybody thinks, Chris.
fuck them.
Could care less if they like StreamYard or not.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Cow RC uses StreamYard.
Yeah, who cares? Who gives a
The
fuck?
Rad Show uses StreamYard.
Look, if they don't want to get on because the StreamYard,
Fuck them. Don't care.
that part.
It's a 15-year anniversary salute.
Exactly. So if nobody can appreciate that, fuck them. And tell them I said it. Some more containers. Oh, Dennis.
Eric. Uh-oh.
Here's a box of XS24 stuff.
Now
I thought I was going to give it away, but now,
you're rethinking it?
yeah. Because I forgot I had this in here.
Ah.
So yeah, this will be like going on trips work because it's so small. I can put everything in the box and be done with it.
Right. And I told you what to do with it if you're really considering getting rid of it.
Yeah, I was, but not anymore.
Well, just keep that in the back of your head. This way,
Yeah.
it's gonna go for, it'll go for a good cause.
Yeah, I know.
What are you giving me?
A bunch of shit.
Oh. I already have enough shit. Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, right to the Kool-Aid.
Huh.
You don't go in there.
Yeah, Chris, we can do the same time too if you want. 8:30.
Yep.
Pair it up, go for hour and a half, shut it down and hang out. I think Tony and Dana they'd enjoy it.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Dana in a minute.
I hadn't seen Tony in a long time. Is he even still around?
Yeah, Tony was on oh no, he called on Beat the Creek.
Yeah, he video called me while we were at Beat the Creek.
Oh, okay.
He got all crazy because Susan was there.
Duck man still quacking over there? Yeah, we don't know. He might have passed
Yeah, I'm
out.
still here. I'm just chilling out.
He's just listening.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this box.
Man, why has today got to go so fast?
No, right?
Why
I'm
does
sitting
every
looking at the clock, I'm
weekend
like,
gotta
I
go
was
so
like-
fast?
I was like, damn, well, it's just 9 o'clock.
Every weekend.
Right, now it's like 11:15. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's I was in there. I started making my coffee for tomorrow and all that.
Yeah.
Get it ready. Be a long, early day tomorrow.
Yeah, every Monday.
Well, this week I don't have anything to do, so I'm going to be right here, organizing and cleaning, working on my RC garage, getting a little bit more organized.
Yeah, I usually preload my trailer for the next day, so I preloaded it Friday for Monday's delivery. And of course, 5 o'clock, someone calls for something emergency. So now I got to unload my whole trailer in the morning,
Oh, no.
put that
That
piece
sucks.
all the way up front, and then reload it. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I might try to get a big forklift and lift that little forklift up and put it up on top. I might try to sneak it up there. It's always fun to do that in the dark, though.
Where'd it go?
3 tons of
Wait a minute. 3 bags of trash out of your RC room? What'd you throw away? Candy wrappers?
yeah, right. Chip bags.
Chip bags.
Look,
Yeah.
bags.
You're an RCer. You never throw anything away, man.
Every time I think I want to throw it away, it's like, I
I
might
even
use
have,
that for something.
we all have those plastic fucking Ziploc baggies
Oh,
still.
I have a whole drawer full of them.
Now, I'll admit, when I cleaned up my room and reorganized it, there was a lot of shit that went to the garbage.
Yeah, some stuff you just got to throw away. It's like I had a cheap RC car. I think I paid like $60 for. I looked at it. I was like, well, I can use the wheels for trailers. Anything else, I just threw it away. Couldn't use the shocks.
Right.
It's like, what
Certain
am I gonna do
things.
with that? I mean, I can give it to a little kid, but why? I give him something better and faster.
Out of one of my kits, I had one of the big Ziploc bags that the bodies came in.
Uh-huh.
I had 2 of those full of just cut off pieces of Lexand garbage. It's some parts trees that had just some random pieces, garbage. Certain chassis, garbage.
Yeah, I threw some chassis away.
And I just found another one of those. That's going in the garbage on my way out in the morning.
I found the UGRC chassis still in the plastic. I gave it away.
Yeah, I just found one yesterday. That's following me right to the dumpster.
Yeah, old habits die hard. Growing up, it was always you made RCs out of anything that you had laying around. So
Yep.
you constantly have crap laying around that I could probably use it one day.
Yeah, one
A
day
lot
I'll
of your
use that
stuff,
again.
one day. Sometimes you're like, remember that one piece? Where did I leave that?
I know I had
I
it,
can
and then you
use
think
that right
about it, it's
now.
like, oh shit.
And then
I
you're like,
threw it away.
God damn it, I just threw it away too.
Like yesterday, I was looking for the servo mount that came in the VS410 kit.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, did I throw that away with the other stuff the other night? And I'm looking around. I couldn't find it. And I opened the box. I'm looking. I was, wait a minute. I know I threw it in a bag and put it all back in here. I'm fishing through it. And I was like, that's why it blended in with everything.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Oh, I got tires that are sitting here that I'm going to end up pitching because I have nothing that they'll fit on. And I got that out of the collection from this guy last summer. I mean, These
Oh, yeah. Big
for
old
the
tires.
Everest 10. Those are for the Everest 10, just that big ugly rock crawler that they had. I'll never use them.
Put them on Facebook and sell them.
I got tires for a Rift down there. I got rid of my Rift. Now I
Oh,
got
did you?
for
Are they stock tires or better tires?
stock.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I got Josh give me half a set more. I'm just going to try to blow them up.
These tires are like new.
That's how all those are, too. Yeah, I think he only ran that Rift like 2 times, it looks like.
Yeah, he said he didn't run it much.
Yeah, he blew up a set of tires, I think, and then bought a whole new set stock. So I got 6 of them.
Yeah, I probably got 25, 26 sets of tires on this shelf. And 12 sets of wheels.
I know I'm starting to get happy with wheels and tires. That's an easy way to change your truck up, you know?
Yep,
If you get tired of the way it looks, throw some different tires and
exactly.
see if it.
I got a set of RC 4-wheel drive wheels here. Dirt Life wheels. Really nice wheel
Yeah.
for scale. I'm not mounting them because I want to get better hardware for the outer ring. So those are sitting here with nothing on them.
I was grabbing stuff off the job site thinking I could use it. I'm the same way at work. I see something, oh, I might be able to use this little piece of plastic or something.
I do that all the time.
And it just sits in a drawer for
Yep,
months, and I'm like, all right, that thing's got to
Years.
go in the trash, man. I'm sorry.
years.
I'll find another one if I need to. What are those?
Carburetors.
Carburetors?
Carburetors, coils, ignition coils. Like I got tons of this stuff for the 5th scale guys. Sitting in my boxes collecting dirt.
If you haven't used it in 6 months, throw it away.
Well, I still have a truck sitting on the floor over here. I'm not gonna throw it away. You never
Right?
know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You just hold on to it.
Especially, yeah, I have parts from cars that I've sold, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Yeah.
I still have the
Yeah.
old stuff
I'm
that
coming
came off
through
of it.
stuff, yeah, a bunch of gas stuff.
I have a brand new axle housing for a Rift still in the package. And I don't have a Rift. I forgot to bring that when I got rid of it.
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? My pegboard is getting more shit on it.
They're 2.2 also. Yeah,
Yeah, they're big tires.
they're big tires. That's what I want. The Baja 2.2s is, I think that would look awesome on that truck.
Oh, the
What's
Baja clothes, yeah.
Once I blow those up.
I don't even own this truck anymore.
Just got brand new parts for it.
Yes, still in the bag. Clutches, like I don't even own these trucks anymore.
That's funny.
Well, this one I could use in the 5T. That clutch would fit, but these are for the desert buggy that I had 3 gas desert buggies. I got rid of them like freaking 10 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then you do a move and you come across, it's like, oh, I should have gave them all these parts when I sold them, right? And I still have them. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I've got a new set and an old set of Rift tires.
Oh, damn, Dennis.
I mean, like, why?
You got my address.
Yes, I do.
Got mine too.
And you just can't, you can't make yourself throw it away. I just can't.
I
It's
know, right?
a brand new part.
Like, why?
Like it's brand new. Why throw that away? I mean,
I
come
can't
across some of
let
that-
my wife come in here and clean. She'll throw a lot away.
Yeah.
Whole place will be empty.
Say, what's that for? What's this for? What's that for?
Don't touch it. It's for something. It will be for something eventually.
Yeah. Like this cooler. She seen it the other day. She goes, "It's broke. Throw it away." I said, "That's the way they are."
The top comes off.
I said, "You're supposed to be able to either glue it like it's up or glue them down.
Put beer in it so you can
When you
see
glue
it.
it up, you get the
Huh.
fake, the scale ice and shit. Put it in there." She goes, "That's gay."
I just bought a bunch. I just bought a little package of this. What is it? The Amazon and DHL and UPS. All those boxes you put together, and it's got the packing labels you put on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid shit I was
Your
buying last
garage,
night.
right?
Yeah.
You wanna see OCD?
Like
With
those
me,
little packages,
OCD.
Kurt?
Yeah. No, they're actually they're cardboard boxes. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
got
just-
like
Oh,
twine wrapped
jeez.
around them.
You keep,
Labels.
wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
I have lost all respect for you, Dwayne.
Right?
Oh
part.
my God.
Every part that I buy, I keep them so I can see where my money goes.
Oh my God.
And I've got
I
a
have
whole
I have a
world
bank
of-
account for that.
Yeah.
I
isn't
did that
fun?
when I first
I keep
bought
them
my
for
Savage.
I keep them for a little bit, but then I throw them all away.
I keep them for a little bit, about 30 seconds after I open the package.
No, I put them on my when I'm building a build or something like that, I'll stack them up on my desk on the corner.
Ah,
That got installed on
Oh,
my
yeah,
Mini
to
X,
get the build done.
my Mini today, and I put it in that drawer.
Ah, Dwayne, you're funny.
Here. And now I'm not a Jeep guy, right? So
Can't believe you keep that.
why do I have packs of little ducks?
Look at this shit. Like
Where'd you get the ducks from?
Hobby Lobby.
I got duck last trip or last little comp we went on.
Yeah,
I
somebody
come back and
ducked-
someone ducked my truck. It's got a duck
somebody
hanging off the
ducked me
side of
when
it.
we were at the gauntlet last year. I'm like, what the
Duck.
fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck? I've been ducked.
You don't see that name much anymore,
Oh
No.
yeah.
right? Like I've got, it's so bad. I don't know why I do it.
Now I only did that when I first was building my Savage and was racing it to see how much I wound up putting into it within the first year. When we actually added it all up and came up with a total, I threw that shit right in the garbage.
Yeah, I
was like,
don't.
you gotta be kidding me.
I throw that shit right into the drawer.
Within a year, I had 4,500 in one truck.
Oh, I wouldn't even want to count how much I got in there. Cause
Yeah.
that's years of collecting them, right? Years.
Right. But Dwayne, that was one truck.
Oh, yeah, my gas trucks, I've put $5,000-6,000 into some of them. New motors, you name it. Oh, yeah. Yep. You betcha. Christ, even frickin' RC 4-wheel drive motor boxes. It's empty. But I kept it.
Chris, what Hummer bodies do you have? We might have to work something
For
out.
my desk. A duck for my desk.
The heck did you just say, Duckman?
Who the fuck
I need
knows?
a duck for my desk.
Oh no, people are getting ducked at the gauntlet this
I
year.
mean, I like that, a duck like that.
Yeah. Needs to go. You got a Jeep, right?
No, I used to.
Oh, you don't have any Jeeps?
No, I got rid of my Gladiator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
I know. I love the way Jeep's looking. I don't even have one. I can't believe I don't
yeah,
have a
I
Jeep.
got rid of my Gladiator a month ago.
I want that SEX, that one Jeep bad, the Wrangler or whatever.
With cardboard, it makes you sick knowing how much you put into one truck.
Yeah. I don't like adding that shit up.
Oh yeah, the micro builds cardboard, you betcha. Just crazy.
That's stupid.
I got a whole parts
You're like,
wall.
oh, it's cheaper to do the
24
24
stuff.
scale. Oh, fuck, it ain't.
Like it ain't.
No, it's not.
I
No,
got
it's not.
$500.
It might be cheaper to get into it, but it ain't cheap at the end.
I got 4 motors on the wall, and that's roughly about $500 for 24 scale.
Yeah.
4 motors.
What?
Right? Well, yeah,
Motors and
there's
ESCs. Yeah,
VSC combos.
FureTech combos. In Canada, they're $200 a pop almost. Yeah, it's crazy.
Got an H2, one H1.
You got 3 H2s and 1 H1 body. Wow. Oh, the new Bright 11-inch wheelbase. Shit, throw them on Marketplace. They'll be gone within a week.
Yeah. I've sold a few things on Marketplace.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut little pieces of servo tape and stick it to the bottom of them ducks and just start hitting up Jeeps as I see them.
Yeah, I had quite a few in my Gladiator when I got rid of it. Probably 15, 20 ducks.
Well,
Yeah.
it was on the hood of this truck right here,
Yeah.
my original SCX 10. We had went out on the front course. We were out there probably a good hour, 2 hours. So you know what? Go back and make something to eat. We get back there and put the truck on the table. I'm taking the battery out of it, and I look at the hood on that, and there's a duck on there. I'm like, who the fuck did this?
Thompson Zoo, what's up?
Wrong chat.
I want to sell a couple of my micros so I can get a couple in H10, huh? Nice.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I checked his site last night. He is completely sold out of the H10 optic kits. I don't know if they have their third batch out yet, but I'm sure they're going to come down in price a little bit because everybody and their brother's buying them. But once they start slowing down, they'll probably drop in price a little bit.
Mitchell, you just have to buy batteries. That's all you're gonna have to do. Just stop fighting with something that's so stupid and ridiculous when you can just buy freaking batteries. I'm done.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
Why? What are you doing, Mitchell? Don't be scared. Don't be a quitter.
These were the only 3S batteries, those little Urgentex ones that I won in the competition last year.
Yeah.
Well, the only other thing I have is the 2S batteries, and they're too big. They don't fit in the bottom.
No.
And 2S, I don't know. I don't know whether it was the connection inside the radio or whatever. Maybe it was. But I just need to buy another battery. Okay. And I tried fixing this connector, not fixing it, but making it so that it plugs right in and use this life battery for the controller, which would work great if it had enough freaking voltage in it. Like, you turn the thing on, I just charged it. I turned it on low RX power. So I'm not voltage for it.
So which radio is that?
The radio link. Like this same battery powers my Futaba. But this thing, it's like, no, it's not enough.
The radio.
Really, I just run a little 2S on there.
The radio link's got that big green battery.
No, this one comes with, you need 6 batteries for this one, or a 2 or 3 or 4S LiPo that'll fit in there.
Yeah. That's that green pack that they have for it.
Oh, I don't know. It's never come with a battery pack before.
I see.
Lane.
And it's a weird size in there too to fit the battery in there. You can't only fit a certain size battery in the stupid thing.
Yeah, it comes with the little AA cartridge. Or you
Yes.
can put double A's in it.
Yeah, and you pull that out so you can stick a LiPo in there.
How long is that?
Oh, that's for the 4 though. That came with the 4 probably, not the 6. Because it says RC4.
Oh, it's only a 7.4 anyhow. It's only a 2S.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, but I want 3S.
Oh, well. Then you're gonna have to do what
lot.
go online and see if they have a battery box extender.
Well, no, they have I'm just gonna buy a battery.
Or just put
$37.
another battery on the other side like that one.
I could.
And just run a wire through it. Run the wire out to the handle.
But yeah, then that's the other thing. If this is the only ones that I have that are 2S like that, if I had 3S ones like that, I would do that. I would just run it to the outside like this one, because this one runs the booster.
Yeah, just buy another 3S battery then.
So
Just do it.
they
Now.
have the same size ones in Z battery packs for $37. I just have to do it.
For how much?
37,
What size is that?
2200.
Oh. Why the fuck you need a 2200?
I don't know. That's what this one is. I figured I'd just get the same thing I had before, but I'm not going to buy a new Gentex because these batteries suck.
Yeah.
Is that the 6 that you have, Mitch?
Yes.
The radio?
It's the RC
Yes, it's the 6.
RC6 GS V3.
Right? Zach, you're overthinking the battery thing. Just shove a battery inside there and tape it in there, dude.
Right. Zip
Well,
tie it.
It doesn't need to stand up.
No, it's not about it standing up. The reason I want the voltage is for the signal.
Yeah, it's the stronger signal. You could actually put a 4S in that thing, you know that, right?
Well, if I could find a 4S that fit in the bottom of it, that would be awesome.
Nah, you're not gonna find that, but you could always like tape the thing in there, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the way I had this 2S in it,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
You don't need to put the bottom on. It's not like it's not gonna stand straight up anyways, right? Got so much weight
did.
on the thing. Oh, did
It
it?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be lucky to find a 3S to fit inside, but
Well, these are Gentex 2200s. Did.
that's a 2S though.
No, it's a 3S.
Oh, that's a 3S. Oh wow.
Yeah. This is a 2S. This one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it bulged out the bottom of them, but it still fit in there.
Those are way too long, Dennis.
And you got these.
Yeah. Those are way
Yeah,
too thick.
70. That's the ones that I'm gonna get. what milliamp is that? Yeah,
Yeah,
22.
2200.
2200 50C
Yeah.
short pack.
they're the ones I'm gonna get, but with the yellow connector. Whatever that one is.
XT30.
XT30
Yeah,
Or
XT30.
60.
or the 60. I have them with XT60, the exact batteries.
I use 60s, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
30s
For-
are too small.
for what
For
that is,
radios,
yeah, I mean, that's it.
That's
There's
all. Z battery packs is all I used to ever buy.
Yeah, they're
Right.
good.
dimensions right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like them.
That's the ones that's the exact ones I was just looking at.
Those don't
on
fit in
Amazon.
there though. No?
Yeah, that will fit.
Really? That'll fit
Yeah.
inside there.
Yes. That's the same dimensions as the Surgentex pack.
Oh, okay.
26.5 millimeters tall.
Mm-hmm. But it just bulges out the bottom cover just a teensy bit.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it just fits in there.
Yeah.
But I just am being cheap and I don't want to buy it. And
I feel your pain.
it's
Especially when you got a battery, right?
it's been like 2 months I haven't spent a dime on RC stuff. 2.5 months almost.
Must be
3
nice.
maybe.
Yeah, it must be fiending right now.
Freaking weekly for me.
I know.
I wish I could, but I just can't.
I do have an affiliate link for Z batteries, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
I do.
So if I tell them Dwayne sent me, then they'll charge me extra or something.
Yeah.
No, they'll send me money.
Oh,
It's an affiliate link. I get a percentage.
Yeah, Dwayne gets paid if you buy something.
Very, very
Oh,
minimal.
Nah, it doesn't work that way, cardboard.
2 cents.
You need the higher amperage to push the antenna
Yeah, you got to be
signal
able to
stronger. That's what he's trying to do. Well, you can easily put a 2S LiPo in there and it'll work fine. Just doesn't push the strength out.
yeah. That's
Get that extra
That's-
push.
that's the biggest thing. And then you one of the things with the booster, you don't really want to run a mix matched. Like you don't want to run 2S through the radio and then 3S through the booster. It's just not something that usually works out very well.
And you don't want to run off the same battery either. So,
No, you definitely do not want to run off the battery.
all right. See you, Chris.
Later, Chris.
Hey,
Hey,
Chris.
Chris.
Right, Chris.
Tuesday on Chris's channel. Doing a live stream.
Nice. Good.
Tuesday night, RC84 Films, 8:30 Eastern.
But yeah, even Tony Ingles out in when we were out in St. Louis, I was getting more distance than he was. He kept losing signal and everything and driving his car off the side of the road and all that. And this radio never once lost signal. Except for the one time I forgot to turn the booster on. Drove it right off the side of the road. But outside of that, no, I never lost. I have yet to really find the max that this radio has to its limit. I haven't gotten that far yet. The car, you can't even see the car at that point.
So far, my new one, my V3 is working great without even a booster on. It's working way better than the 2 with the booster on it. So I had problems with that too. I think I soldered the antenna wrong.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta bug out. I gotta get up early. We'll see you guys on the next one.
All right,
Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne.
Hers looks like he's following with you.
Have a
Yeah,
good week.
getting close.
Kurt's not far behind.
Later, buddy.
Later.
We'll see you. Well, that's cool. Chris is gonna do
Yeah.
Tuesday. It'll be good to see him get back on there for a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to get back on there.
Yeah. Got to stay in touch with the people that he had on, and then it might even spark his channel a little bit more.
It is AA compatible there. That's how it comes. You can fit 6 AA batteries in there. But that's just like a 1 cell or 2 cell, you know what I mean? Doesn't push out the strength.
Yeah,
Like
that's just if
3S.
you're on top of your car or truck.
Yeah.
But the guys that are using them for speed runs need that extra cell to push the signal. That's like with the Radio Master MT-12, the guys that are using those for speed runs, they're using the ELRS model because it gets a 2-mile range and you're still only a 2 cell. But the module has its own power.
Did I hear from somebody that, yeah, they have range, but there's a lot of latency in them?
There's almost no latency. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like whatever you do, like your steering or your throttle, it's within milliseconds.
Hmm.
It's one of the fastest radios out right now. San Juan, Fatabas, all your high dollar radios are slower than this.
And how much is that radio you were just talking about?
150,
150?
I think. Something like that. It's not expensive.
Let me see.
Ooh, that might work.
Right now, 177 on eBay, all the way up to 180.
I love mine.
A-Main Performance has them for 180, but that's the Express LRS versus the 4-in-1 that Eric and I have.
Well, he doesn't want the 4-in-1 though. He wants the other one's for the speed run,
Right.
the long distance. Yeah, they're supposed to go twice as far as the American radio lengths. But I've never seen anybody run one.
We'll just go right over to Radio Master's site.
I've never seen anybody run one on speed runs yet.
All right. For the MT-12 ELRS version, right from Radio Master is 130. Actually, they're both $130 regardless of which one you get.
Tariffs are in that price.
Huh?
They were 129. They'll drop again as they just announced a new deal with China.
That's what you get. You get the toggle switches, you get the little thumb joystick. You can adjust your tension on your throttle. You can adjust the tension on your steering.
That's right up your alley there, Mitchell. You're a little nerdy about stuff like that.
Yeah, you do your throttle tension right here. you can take and replace or take this front part of the throttle trigger off.
Make it wider.
Yep. And you can make every one of these switches right here, instead of trim, you can make it a channel. And then you got a channel here, channel here, channel here, channel here,
From there, turn
channel
everywhere.
here. It's 16 channels right out of the box.
Yeah, you don't need that many fucking
I
channels.
I'm about to have
I
one
only
where I
need
guess I can
3.
use 14.
Right?
This is everything that you get in
It's
the
actually a
pack.
good deal. You get a lot of crap with it.
Yeah.
Do you get a battery with it and all that?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you do?
Yep. Yeah, you get was it the 2700 or 2300 milliamp? It lasts
I
a
don't
while.
even know where my radio is. I think it's still downstairs.
Now, that's the key thing to those is the any receiver will go to them.
You
Pretty
can buy
much.
any receiver to that radio.
Yeah, pretty much, except for like the Fly Sky Noble
Nope.
ones.
Yeah, you can't do the Noble receivers, but you can do all radio links. Almost every Fly Sky receiver except for
The Noble ones.
the Nobles. Spectrums. They just got the somebody had just put in the protocols for some of the Traxxas. A lot of the 2-in-1s you can do in it now. I think there's 75 different receivers that are in that 4-in-1 that Eric and I have. Oh, the protocols are higher than that now?
Yeah, with the new firmware, it goes up to like 100 and something.
And it only shows that you 60 models, but you can do more than that.
I ain't got 60 models, so I ain't got to worry about it.
With the EIRS, you need the 4-in-1 model to do the others. If you get the 4-in-1 version, you can get the ELR's models for it.
Matter of fact, where's my?
The
Yeah, but
ERLS, you don't have to have the 4-in-1 module to do the others. The ERLS has all of them. The 4-in-1, you have to get the ERLS to do a lot of the other ones. But the ERLS version is for more distance than anything.
The bottom line, the speedrunners are running what? What model is it?
It's Radio Master MT12 4-in-1. It goes over a mile.
Okay, but you said there's an ELRS and a U. What are the speedrunners right using?
There's the 4-in-1, which everybody uses. And then there's the ELRS, which the speedrun guys have been using because it's got a longer range. And this is in one direction, 1 mile. And if anybody doubts me, go watch Roadside RC. He gets in his car and drives away from his house with just the radios in his car.
yeah,
And his son is in the garage watching the cars and on the phone at the same time.
Yeah, but the thing about it is though, he's not outside. The cars are in the garage, so he's got to go through more stuff to get the signal through the house through the garage.
And he went a mile in his car before he lost signal. And it's going from his car down a hill through trees. It's not in a straight line of view.
Yeah, it's not line of sight.
If it's in line of sight, you're getting more than that.
See, that's one thing that this radio in the past I figured out with the radio link. like that's why if you ever see in a video when I jump inside my truck, I have my radio out the window or out the truck because if I don't, it'll lose signal with it right away. If the windows are up and everything else, it'll lose it.
Now, the
Yeah.
funny thing about this radio, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes if I get too close to my car, like, I mean, I got to be touching the controller to the car
Yeah.
to lose signal. But
Yeah. That's how the radio links are. If you can't
Yeah,
you
if you're
can't
right
bind
on
them
top
right
of
next
it,
to each other. You got to move the
yeah,
controller,
you
a
got to
couple
have
feet
like,
away.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
like, and put this here, I'm over here.
Yeah.
and you're not like this trying to get signal to your radio.
I think
You
that's
can
just
still hold it right here.
that's
and
a habit of speedrunners.
Right?
Y'all.
Pretty much. And that's the thing with the Futaba. The Futaba, I love the radio, but it just doesn't. Dude, if it would give me like 500 more feet, 600 more feet, I'd be happy with it. But dude, the dual antenna receiver is kind of getting it. But usually after I make a pass, I got to walk down the road a little bit in order to get. Like I can get the car stopped. But then as soon as I get it stopped, sometimes I'll lose the signal, and then you got to walk towards it a little bit to get
Yeah.
it back. You know what I mean? Once you get it back, you can get it back to you.
And here's the other thing about that radio is you can turn your signal power down if you're like at a track, so it's not flooding your receiver. Or if you're doing the speed runs, you can turn that signal power up as high as it'll go. So that signal is taking that car to the limit.
Yeah, that's basically what I want.
Yeah, so there's no need for extra antennas and buggy whips on your radio. It's got just a little pot on the front that you just turn. That's your antenna, and you just you boost your signal power up. You'll go down to, what is it, 15 hertz all the way up to 500. Yeah. Yeah, the radio's got a lot of power. It has everything in it that a flight radio has, just put into a surface package.
Huh.
So guys are flying airplanes and helicopters with these radios. So if they can fly an airplane or a helicopter with it, you can do a speed run with it and not worry about signal.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Because
Right.
I mean,
There's this
I
video
like
right now. This guy went 2,142 feet with a Radio Master M212.
and that's one direction.
That's one direction.
That's plenty. That would be a 4,000-foot run. I mean, at most, if you make a 3,200, you're really pushing it in a speed run. I mean, yeah, if you could make it 34, that would be great. But 4,000 feet, you got plenty of room there to do a speed run.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you've got more than enough power in that radio to do what you need to do with your cars.
Yeah. And the Futaba, dude, when I turn that car down and I turn it around, you have to like compensate for the amount of delay that you have in the trigger. Like you can hear the car, you pull the trigger, and then a second later you can hear the car move. Like you have to compensate for how much of the delay is actually in it. It's stupid.
I'm trying to remember the exact number on the latency.
Well, I know with the 4-in-1 I used at Beat the Creek, and me and Susan were walking Renters Row, and I ran out behind Dennis, and
He
I
was a
got
good 1,000 feet away from me and ran into my feet with his truck.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I want to say that the latency was like 0.004
You're more than welcome to stay here, Nicole.
on throttle and steering versus like the high end Fatava was 0.117.
Yeah, look on YouTube. There's a lot of videos on YouTube, especially oh, speaking of YouTube, not YouTube, but I need to see if they got any more STL files out.
Squirrel, squirrel. Oh.
Right? See if they got anything new. Oh, come on. All y'all motherfuckers can't be on at the same time.
Let me see if I could find the one that the guy does a latency test on, and I'll get the numbers.
What the hell? No, I don't want that shit. Same old, nothing new. China.
Moose knuckle.
Rocky Mountain oysters. Hmm.
Yeah, the
Oh my God, I can't.
22S I had out twice today. That was pretty good. The second pass, I went 112 and only hit 70% power out.
Hmm.
Gotta be
Yeah,
getting
he
it.
even compared this to the Noble. And the Noble is like super slow compared to this thing.
Really? Because the Noble's actually fast. Use it for racing.
Here's the numbers. The Radio Master ELRS
Later, Tim.
average latency is 5.4 milliseconds. The Radio Master R85C receiver that we use is 34.2 latency.
So I guess your receiver dictates kind of latency.
Yes,
Uh,
it tells you where your speed is going to be at. Damn, somebody just hit something with their car outside. Keep driving, motherfucker.
hopefully it's not your car.
No, no. Oh, trust me, if it was mine, I'd know it.
Huh.
The best latency out of all of them is the ERCI, which is still the MT12, with the ERLS at 333 hertz PWM is 3.3. Spectrum is at 12.3.
Spectrum sucks ass anyway.
And then the worst is the Radio Master at 6.9 with Spectrum at 22.1. The highest latency is the FlySky FS2A, which is just like an RTR radio. The best latency out of that was a 22.9. The worst was a 31.4. I mean, he's comparing all this, and he's not getting like the major faults that everybody's thinking about. You know, you're taking light and putting it on the ground. So you know, flight, the shit has to be on point. And
Yeah.
Radio Master has been in the game for a long time with the flights. And then when FlySky and Spectrum jumped in, you know, Radio Master kicked their game up even more. What are you laughing at, Kurt? Kurt's watching something.
What was that?
Oh, you're watching a video. You're over there laughing at something.
Yeah, some stupid shit. The beard.
Oh, is it wrestling?
Beard meets food.
Oh,
shit.
but the other thing that people don't understand is Radio Master is open source. So if you know how to develop a firmware, you can develop something that will work in that radio and upload it to the Radio Master site to change a whole different plethora of shit for them. So if you're good at programming and developing software, you can create a whole new
world.
right. You can come up with a whole new setup for somebody. Because there's guys that they want to do opening doors, rolling windows down, turning this light on, turning that
Guillotines,
light on.
saw blades, guillotines, all kinds
They
of
want to
stuff.
be able to like take their headlights in a car and go from low beam to high beam without having to put different lights in. And they're doing it now. So it only puts so much voltage to the light, and then they hit the button and it throws more voltage to the light. So it'll go from your low to the high.
So what took you guys so long? I know when you guys first got them, you guys spent a whole bunch of time setting them up, I guess. What was so difficult about doing it all?
Eric?
Setting it up is not hard. It's just
Understanding of where the settings are.
everything is because you got to think Radio Master never did surface. They've always done air. So all that air knowledge is down on the ground. So you got to get it's all the same, but it's just like what's
Is
the
it
one?
worded different or something?
It's
Yes.
worded different. There's different signs and
Terminologies and
terminology. Yeah, I've downloaded the book. It was 57 pages.
I've got it around here somewhere. I printed it out one night.
I read that book I think 10 times.
I probably got it sitting back there on the shelf somewhere.
And the only thing you basically got to do with it is just play with it. I don't even know where mine is. I might have to download it again.
Like I was doing before is I set up an ESC receiver, motor, servo, set it up on the bench, and just start playing with settings. So like when I wanted to do a mix, I put a mix together and I flip a switch and that turns the mix on. So now I got throttle and winch at the same time, but I could also turn the winch speed down. So it only has so much speed to it to compensate for the wheel spin. Or you can set it to where, you know, you have it to where you're getting everything plugged in and you bump your radio instead of the thing hitting the throttle and the car just taking off. You can set a switch as a kill switch where the car's on, you hit the throttle, you get nothing until you hit that switch to turn everything on. Just sit here and play with it on the bench. And shit, I probably did that for a good 2 weeks, just messing with settings. Because if you screw up, you just go and delete.
Start all over again.
Instead of trying to do it in a car. Just have yourself a little setup. And once you start messing with the settings on just a bench set, it gets easy real quick.
See, like on my Defender, I have one. Let's not count those 2, 3, 4. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 switches. And let me tell you, it took me a good hour. And the only reason it took me a good hour is because I had to adjust all those endpoints on the servo because I got a lock servo for 2, I got 3, 4, 5. I got 5 servos on that damn thing. And doing all the endpoints,
Yeah, your diff locks, your 2-speed.
Steering, winch. Oh,
Yep.
The winch don't need it. Never mind, the winch doesn't need it, so 4.
Yeah, so you set your endpoints, you set your expo on it, so you can either have it slam into gear faster or slower. The winch you set your endpoint and your expo on. And endpoint is what they call weight in the Radio Master.
Mm-hmm.
So your weight is how far your throw is gonna be now versus it saying endpoint. They're just using all the flight terminology. If you go from your input settings to your output settings, you can change from 100% of your endpoint. You can go up to 150%. So it'll go beyond for servos that go further than 180. So if you have a 360 servo that you're using and you want it to go more, set up for a drift car, you can set it up that way.
So that's basically what took so long, is all the names aren't the names that we're used to.
Right. Trying to just break the code that they had written for flight. Dirk, yeah, Mitch, you have nothing but a lot of extra time with 6 kids.
Right.
That's the thing, though. It's really kind of the thing that keeps me from getting one. I mean, like, I want it to be simple. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like the Futaba, the way I set the Futaba up versus this thing, because it's a much cleaner setup and it's simple and it works.
Right.
Like it,
Right.
it does the deal. And the radio itself, yeah, in distance, it's got a lot of latency and it doesn't have the distance that this has. That's the biggest problem with it. But outside of that, I love the radio because it's simple, you know?
Right.
Like
Yeah, this radio's not for everybody.
this
Yeah.
thing is far more complicated than the Futaba, but this is the one with the distance on it, you know? I hate this radio as far as like it. It's not that it's complicated; it's just more complicated than it has more crap to it than the Futaba.
More features
But
than what it needs.
yeah, exactly. It's just more, yes, more features. And as far as I like the feel of it when you're driving a car versus the Futaba, it's totally different, hands down.
Right.
Like there's things that I can do with a car with the Futaba that this radio here, you might as well that car's going in the woods. You could just forget it. It ain't happening. And I
Right.
can't explain it either. Like one dude tried to talk crap to me on one of my videos about the Futaba and everything. And he's like, "Oh, there you go, hating on Radio Link because Futaba, everybody loves Futaba." So he tried talking all this crap about it. Stupid doesn't realize that I've been speed running with a Radio Link for years now. Like it's it's not like I'm hating on Radio Link because uh, I haven't used one. I
Right.
just wanted to use a Futaba. And I was literally just saying my experience with the Futaba was awesome. Like driving the car down the road itself and the feel that you have with the car is totally more accurate than you have. He's like, "Oh, what can the Radio Link do that the Futaba can't?" Or vice versa. And I'm like, it's nothing. I can't explain to you why the Futaba is a better radio, but you could tell by driving the car that it's a better radio.
Right.
I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's like, going from an RTR radio to a Noble. RTR
Yeah,
radio, it's going to be junk right out of the box.
yeah.
It's not going to do what my Radio Master is going to do or what your Radio Link's going to do. It works, but it doesn't do what it does. Set it up to where your endpoints are right, your throttle is at max, your steering is maxed, and on Radio Link, Futaba, Radio Master, Spectrums, all that shit's turned down to equal the radio that came in an RTR. So people aren't understanding it. It's not that it's better, it's just got more power to it and better settings to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because I went from the FlySky GT3B to a GT3C, then I went right to the GT5. The GT5, oh my God. You don't have that big ass digital display and trying to turn this fucking, you know, giant knob to change models. But the downfall on the GT5 is when you are done with that radio for the day, you have to take the battery out.
Yes, you do.
Otherwise, that battery goes dead overnight
It kills it.
with the radio not on because it's got to constantly draw power for the memory. It's like, what are you thinking?
How does that work? I mean, that would be a pain in the rear end.
Right, I don't have a battery in that radio right now because
I pull the battery out of all my controllers now.
I forgot to pull the battery out of that radio one time because I went from the double A's to a lipo, and it went. It puffed.
That's
So
what this
now I'm
did when I left
stressing-
it on.
So now I'm stressing to get the cover on the fucking bottom of the radio because that battery puffed a little bit because I left it in overnight and it was off. It keeps pulling power.
That's one
Radio
feature that I
Master?
love about the Futaba.
The
Is if
Radio
you leave
Master
it on-
gives you, it tells you your voltage from start to finish. Depending on the receivers that you're using on your car, you can get telemetry read to your radio. So you can get temp, speed, RPM, battery. You can get all the telemetry into that radio depending on the receiver that you're using. Along with that, it's got a timer. So you can do a countdown, you can do a stopwatch. It's got a clock. You've got all your calibration settings. You can switch screens around while you're driving and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can set your fail safe regardless of what receiver you have on the radio.
Yeah, that's more or less the biggest thing. Like the radio link, as soon as it loses signal, it takes off. And the fail safe on it, even if you set, the problem is even if you set the fail safe to full brake in a Castle ESC, you have forward, brake, reverse. You got to come to a full stop and then it goes into reverse. Well, if you're driving forward and you forget to turn the booster on, car just takes off. It doesn't even work. And then the other problem is that I've run into is that once you turn it on and you can't get it to work right, then you can't get it to turn off. Which is why I bought this V3. Because the old V2, even if I put another receiver to it, it was in like the settings. It went through every different one that I had on it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff with this radio link that, yeah, it's a feature on it, but it doesn't actually work right.
It comes with a cool carrying case too.
Welcome to HTX.
No. it didn't go to switch warning because I didn't set the fail safe on this model.
Yeah, I have a fail safe for my drag cars on my radio. So before I can do anything, if I actually pull the trigger, it won't do nothing until I flip a switch. Can't see it. Oh, there we go. Throttle warning.
And all I did was switch models. So that's automatic.
Dude, that would be pretty cool in drag racing because then that means you could set your finger right where you want it on the throttle and then just flip that switch and it's like a trans brake almost.
That's
Yeah.
how the
Yeah,
Traxxas.
I had set mine up to launch, so I put in all I did was put in a throttle curve because I wanted to slowly come up instead of just punch it, and it worked until they started changing the rules.
That's how Traxxas had that one. Yeah, that they won't let you use that Traxxas controller because that's how that was set up. You could hold full trigger and then flip that switch and it would release the brake and take off.
Yep. Little, but see, the thing of it is though, I can put it with the way the Radio Master is just on the thumb, on your thumb itself. You got like 3 buttons you can touch. I mean, I meant to get my radio. Mine's downstairs. I ain't going back downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a button here. There's a button up here. Well, you got one here, and then one tucked up in the front there. There we go. So these 2 right here on the grip, plus that one there. You can use this 3-position switch as your throttle kill. So drag racing, stab the throttle, light turns, whack. There's your trans brake. You can set a throttle curve into here where it'll gradually spool in, and you can set it for like 10 feet, and then just all of a sudden that thing just ramps from 75 to 100%. There's so much that you can do with this radio.
Can you set a time delay on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing it in your ESC, you can do it right here.
Oh, let me tell you, when it comes to the radios, that's the cheat code.
I got a crier. Hold on. I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm gonna stop the live, guys.
Roger that.
All right.
I was gonna do some start. I'm just too tired right now. My eyes hurt.
All right, guys. Dirk, Nicole, appreciate you guys showing up.
All right, guys.
Slapping lips, squirrel.
See
Floating around in there.
ya.
Later, Dirk. Flapping lips. Anyone else that's left?
You know what time it is.
Yeah, and this is the part